Welcome to Tarantino News, coming at you live from Universal Headquarters. This is a beautiful day, and this is the second day of the new decade. And the new decade is like a monster coming at you fast. So we're definitely rolling on the new decade, and we're happy to be here. It's a roller coaster ride already, but just get your bearings about yourself, settle in. We got a long journey ahead of us. So on a nice episode like this one, let's just talk about the mental aspects of living as we enter into this new time. We're going to talk about the mental aspects of living, the spiritual components, which make up who we are. And there was a headline out of Jones County. And in Jones County, this headline was simple. Woman stabs husband after dreaming he was cheating. Okay. The woman, she woke up out of her dream, and during her dream, she thought her husband was cheating on her. So she wakes up out of the dream and stabs him multiple times. So I know we attempt to make sense of people's words, and then we attempt to come up with, reasons that justify people's actions. But this new time that we're entering, this new decade, now another realm approacheth. And we were talking about righteousness just last week, concluding the decade, and then we have a story like this that pops up. We were talking about righteousness, and we were saying righteousness is three things. Righteousness is doing the right things, saying the right things, and thinking the right things. And we talked about how we have to start with the things that we do. We work on those things, the things that we do the right thing, and then we can work on our mouths, our speech, saying the right thing. And then we said the last thing that we can tackle is our thoughts, because our actions will get us in more trouble than our thoughts. Our words will get us in more trouble than our thoughts. So we need to tackle our actions first, then our words, and then our thoughts. We become righteous in order of importance. If you do something wrong early, it may cost you for the rest of your life. But if you think something wrong and you don't speak on it or you don't act on it, you may be able to preserve your freedom, forever, or at least a lot longer. But if you don't attempt to be righteousness, or display righteousness at all, if you don't, then there's another trick that can be played on you. Your thoughts can be invaded and have an immediate impact on your actions. Okay. I'm not saying the man wasn't cheating on her, but her thoughts, which was a dream, prompted her to act in an unrighteous form, especially in terms of being judged by society and man, things of that nature. Because all they say is, you stabbed your husband. And then they all laugh and say, because you dreamed he was cheating on you. Okay. So now you understand, if you don't attempt to be righteous, all right, we really have to put a lot of concerted effort in controlling our actions. We have to show that we are attempting to be righteous. And that's what I'm saying. We must tackle our actions. Because even if you dream something like this, a wild dream, and you mad, if you are attempting to be righteous, before you act on that dream, before you act on that thought, or maybe some words, before you act on what you heard, before your actions, are the ones that are speaking for you, you will stop and let righteousness intervene. Because you say, wait a minute, I would do this, but righteousness means doing the right things. So let me scale back my actions, let me scale back my words, and then let me analyze my thoughts. All right. But if you're not attempting to be righteous, you know, you basically doing what you desire, but you haven't crossed the line in your deeds in order to be punished. But you're not desiring to be righteous. You're just desiring to avoid or elude punishment. You know, there is a great judge out there, you know, that's beyond all of us. And that's what I'm saying. There's a new thing going on to where your thoughts can be invaded and then have immediate impacts on your actions. And then you'll be in trouble, trouble, trouble. So we're trying to avoid that. And righteousness is not a very easy thing to attain. It's just a matter of the heart. It's easy to decide, I'm going to try to do the right thing. I'm going to purposely put in effort to do the right thing. Okay. If you playing a game with your righteousness, especially in the deeds, I don't really want to be righteous, I just don't want to get in trouble. Then something will happen to you. You know, your actions may get invaded, and you may just do something stupid all of a sudden. You know, your words may be invaded, and then your, behind might, your mouth might write a check that your behind can't cash. So you may be invaded if you're not concentrated on righteousness. All right. And it's a funny story, to everybody who may read it. But I'm pretty sure the husband not smiling. And if if the wife is being persecuted to different extents of the law, then she's definitely not smiling happy either. So let's not try to play a game with our goodness. Please be genuine in all that we do. Let's just start right there with January 2nd, 2021. Let's be genuine in all that we do, because our unrighteousness will find us out, and put it on display for everyone to see. So let's try our very best to not only think the right thing, but also say the right thing, and also do the right thing. We don't want to get caught up. Let's have a wonderful day. This is TERRENTINO News. That's enough for us to get through January 2nd. Let's be genuine as we bright to white.